Let's roll up our sleeves and dive into the practical aspect. I'll guide you through the process of enabling and utilizing the Google Maps JavaScript API in our Next.js application. Begin by opening your web browser and visiting Google. In the search bar, type Google Maps API. You can click on this first search result and click on the Get Started link. If you're directed to a recently worked on project, that's fine. But for the purpose of this tutorial, let's click on New Project. Now you can assign a name to your project. How about we call it Next Map Course? After that, click on the Create button and give it a moment to set up the project. Now that the project is successfully created, you can then click on Select Project. Go ahead and copy this API key and make sure to securely store it on your computer. I like to keep mine in a separate TXT file. Now let's head back to the Google console. At this point, we don't need to enable all of the APIs available. I'll guide you through which ones we'll use in this course. So you can uncheck this and yes, create a budget. Once you've made your selections, click on Go to Google Maps platform. Since we'll primarily be working on our local machines, it's a good idea to opt for IP address restriction. This setting ensures that only your specific IP address can access the API. If you're unsure about your current IP address, you can easily find it by searching for "What's my IP on your preferred search engine?" Once you've located your IP address, copy it and paste it in the designated field. Finally, click Restrict Key to proceed. Now let's navigate to APIs and Services to decide which APIs to enable and disable. Our primary focus is the Maps JavaScript API. So let's enable this one to get started. As we progress through the course, we'll evaluate whether any other APIs are necessary. For now, enabling the Maps JavaScript API is our priority. Great, now click on Guides. Here, the Docs section will become your invaluable resource. You can discover almost everything you need right there. The only difference is that the documentation here primarily focuses on vanilla JavaScript. But don't worry, I'll guide you through how to effectively use Google Maps within a React Next.js environment. You'll soon realize that the principles remain quite similar, and you'll be able to apply what you learn here in your React Next.js projects. Let's return to the Google console. This time, click on Keys and Credentials. If you need to review your API key, simply click Show Key. Additionally, if you want to modify the type of restriction, you can either click here or choose Edit API Key by clicking the button. You can also add further restrictions to specify which APIs your key can access. However, since we currently only have the Maps JavaScript API enabled, there's no need to make changes at this point. If you do make any adjustments here, don't forget to click Save. Great! With the Google Maps API now enabled, it's time to incorporate it into our Next.js application. In the next lesson, we'll dive into the process of integrating this powerful tool into our project.